What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Seth, and today we're going to be talking about the Gathering Light event quest that is going on right now until July 31st. Out of this quest, you're going to end up actually getting this little butterfly ally right here. I'll show you the stats at the end of the video. But first and foremost, I know everybody's been asking, one of the most popular questions is, what are Crystallized Sun Sparks? So Crystallized Sun Sparks are going to be specific to this event, and they are actually going to be an exclusive item used to actually craft this ally. Now, if you actually read the description of the item, it does say that this item is going to end up being removed in a future update. So we'll see what ends up happening, because often they'll end up doing stuff like that, and then they have some other method of actually crafting the ally in question. So for the start of the quest, of course, you're going to see it appear in the top right. I have it already out of my way and done. But you're going to have to open 20 boxes. That can be any boxes, gem boxes, adventure boxes. It doesn't really matter. You can just buy them on the market if you don't actually have them or don't want to end up grinding 20 dungeons. You're going to end up getting a Crystallized Sun Spark for that. Then you have to acquire 5 golden souls, which, again, you can just acquire these from actually buying them from the marketplace, or you could just go grind them yourself. Generally speaking, they're kind of a harder ore to actually find. It's not that they're necessarily difficult to end up grinding, but that's going to give you another Crystallized Sun Spark. And then you have to open 5 chaos chests. If you're a free-to-play player and you don't have chaos chests are going to end up being a rare drop, either from adventure worlds and bosses and stuff like that. But honestly, I would recommend just going to hard or ultra of just Spike Walker or something like that, because usually the shadow chests, once you end up killing all the shadow creatures and stuff like that, is going to end up actually just dropping a chaos chest more often than not. That's going to give you more Crystallized Sun Spark. And then you have to complete 51-star dungeons, so all you gotta do for that is just head on over to the novice world, because of course you're gonna be able to get through those dungeons as quick as possible, and they're in quite a vast supply, so just go there and get that all done. Crystallized Sun Spark is gonna be the reward again, and then this is where the quest starts getting a little bit difficult, because you have to defeat 100 shadows, and then of course you're going to end up getting another Crystallized Sun Spark for this. But these crystallized shadows, no, these shadows are going to end up being in the permafrost. So you can actually go into the adventure world right here. One thing I do want to mention, and this is pretty much key to any of the event specific enemies that you end up grinding, is that chunks and biomes are kind of two separate things. So let me just give you a prime example right here. Let's just say that this neon biome and the desert biome up and right of me, let's just pretend that those are both permafrost. So the one on the left here might actually be a chunk that will generate with the enemy, while the one in the top right, it would be the same permafrost biome, but it's a different chunk that might generate normal enemies rather than actually generating the shadow enemy. So all you gotta do is try to find the biome that actually is going to end up, or the chunk, I should say, that is going to end up actually generating the enemy type, like the shadow enemy, and then the event enemies specifically will end up actually respawning. So you can just kind of farm around the same area, just kind of going in circles, hoping that they end up respawning quick enough. That's how I ended up getting it out of the way. And then you're going to have to defeat 200 armored shadows. This is what they look like. This part of the quest is going to actually give you 5 Crystallized Sun Sparks so that you can end up actually crafting the ally. But these guys are going to be in drowned Uber world specifically. So they're going to be in the water world. They're going to be on beaches and stuff like that. Generally speaking, I have not really found them to be in highlands or any of the other biomes like undead or anything like that. They seem to just generate in the Fey biomes in the drowned world. So you can find them all over the island. You're going to find a lot of them on the beaches as well. And again, just to kind of go with the whole chunk thing, let's just say that right on top of us, the neon biome, that is the dark one that's right beside us. Let's just say that that's a Fey biome, while the main biome right here, let's just say, is just highlands, right? So what you can essentially end up doing is, if you kind of go along the beaches and then suddenly you end up coming to a highlands biome, you're going to want to stay within the crease of the 2 separate chunks, and you're going to notice that a lot of the armored shadow creatures are going to spawn specifically on the Fey side, while not actually spawning on the highlands side. So hopefully that makes sense. And then the next part of the quest is going to actually have you craft it. I'll just show you right here as we end up going to the hub, because you have to craft it at a Wheel of Seasons. Now, chances are that your club world does actually have one of these in the main hub area, but just in case, you end up coming to the hub, going all the way over to these 2 huts, and then it's going to be this one on the right here. There's your Wheel of Seasons, and right down in Eternal is the ally itself. So it's going to end up costing the Crystallized Sun Sparks, and then you're going to end up getting an Empowered Gem Box for actually crafting and consuming the ally and unlocking it, right? So then there's going to be defeat a Darknik Warbot. This is going to be an enemy that is exclusive to the Neon biome. It's very, very rare to find, but this is what it looks like. It's the same as the Everdark enemies. Once you actually complete that part of the quest, you're going to get a double experience potion. And then finally, last but not least, you're going to have to consume that potion in order to get 25 Diamond Dragonite. So if you're somebody like me where you go, your class is maxed out, rip, that's just a waste of an XP potion. But for the majority of players, I know that most people don't actually have all their characters at 30, especially on the console version, because, you know, the game itself is fairly new. But if we actually go, last but not least, to the ally itself, Sun-Touched Shimmerwing, which is going to have 9% to magic damage, making it pretty much useless for physical characters, and even as magical characters, because the Chromatic Cubesley or the Prefect Penguin are 10 times better. And then it's going to end up giving you 30 magic find, which, again, is not really going to be that good compared to the Cotton Candy, which is an ally that everybody on console can get so long as they link their glyph accounts. And even on PC, you can buy them for pretty cheap, but it is going to end up giving you 10 mastery, so it is definitely something worthwhile, and I like it because it's kind of like a Radiant Butterfly, and it really fits with my Neon Ninja costume, right? In any case, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Hope you found this video helpful in letting you know exactly what you do for this event. Next month, in August 22nd, is going to end up being the Shadow Tower update, so of course we're going to have a lot of stuff covering all that, but in any case, don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign over, and stay epic, everybody.